Good morning, guys. It's around 9 o'clock Sunday morning, and we're on our way up to 95 degrees today. And well, yesterday was working on the water softener and getting the old one out. We had to cut it out to get the salt out, and getting the new one in. Turn on the compressor. Okay. Along with that, I replaced the lines on the water heater, the steel braided too. Or I should say my younger son Pat did, but yeah. Got a new water softener. Working like a champ. So, today is all day on the Camaro. Or pretty much all day on the Camaro because the grandkids are coming up for dinner. So, we'll start cleaning off in here and getting this done. Had to still finish cleaning off so we could see the flanges for the trunk, or the spot welds for the trunk drop. We'll end up cleaning off back here, this flange, and then down in here and getting this cleaned off. You can see where I've been wire brushing all the seam sealer off on that. On the driver's side is when I started cleaning this off. Right in here is where I found out that the outer wheelhouse was rusted, and we replaced the whole outer wheelhouse. This we're not going to do here. We're going to probably section this, and where we find out where we got solid or not, and it's pretty solid right in here. So I'm thinking maybe right in here, and then up and around, and then all the way down. But won't know until we get everything cleaned up. So we got to bag up the disc brake and get going on this, get cleaning. So, as always, thanks for watching. When I get some more done, I'll turn this back on. Later. Hey guys. It's all surface rust. And right now it's working on it is it'll turn it into a black primer, and then I'll wire brush it all off and get it cleaned up. It's pretty solid, so I'm not worried about it. It'll get cleaned up. We got most of this all cleaned up. Wipe it down. Start drilling out some spot welds, but first I want to get the inner wheelhouse all done. So we'll get some 80 grit on the sander and start going to town. As always, thanks for watching. Later. Alright guys, I'm about halfway through. Look at the mess I made. Found some more rust. See it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. But other than that, it's pretty solid. The guy who undercoated this, or Z-barred it, or whatever it is, he did, definitely must have started here on this side, because this is understandable, because on the passenger side, all this was rusted out here. And this stuff is about like that thick. I don't know if you can see that. But he must have started on this side. See? Yeah, that's out of the rocker right here. Yeah, and I'm just as dirty. So I'm about halfway done. Let me get back up here. The rust inhibitor definitely did its job. Now wire brush this off, and we should have something smooth. I'm going to have to do it same down here, but this was a big blob of something, probably from the factory, maybe a seam sealer. Probably put a big, 2 big blobs of this here. Just got to take the wire brush and get it down. But all in all, if that's the only problem I got in the wheelhouse is that, then and then plus section it. Like I said, I'm going to section it to get the new lip in. This is pretty solid down in here, so I might just keep this, but we'll see once we get it all cleaned up and everything inside and out. I got to still trim this down to here and take it off the flange and clean it up to here. But since I was about halfway done and I just totally trashed out my garage, I figured I'd turn this thing back on and show you. Alright, let me turn it off. Oh, and we've been at it for 2 hours. So let me turn it back off. And when I get some more, I'll turn it back on. Thanks for watching. Later. Hey guys. Let's see, going on 12. And we're almost up to 80, and the humidity's going down as the temperature goes up, as it should. Got it pretty much all cleaned up in here, and the only problem areas are right here. This is pretty flimsy right here, as you can see. So I'm going to need to clean that up. So what I'm going to do right now is, you can see his weld here. I'm going to cut his weld on his Mickey Mouse patch panel. You like that nice, clean, straight line there? And cut it off the trunk drop. Could sit there and start center punching the spot rivets and drop the trunk and the trunk drop. But we're going to be on cleanup duty. I'm going to be out here for probably another 2 to 3 hours. I want to get this, before I close tonight, I want to get this all cleaned up and ready to go, and a game plan on how I'm going to patch it and what I'm going to do. So, yeah, we're going to wire brush this all down, and once I get this area cut out, we'll take a look and see what's down in here and see how much we're going to section that in. I'll probably pop that open and get the new one out and take a look at it and see what I got to work with. So, as always, thanks for watching. Later. Hey guys, how's it going? Let me go over here and turn this fan off. I was using it to cool the compressor. Okay. See, got a pile of it right there. Little pile out here in the driveway. Big pile right there, and I'm still not done. You got the the rockers cut out, and cut this out. I cut the panel about another 2 inches this way, and this will be the final cut for the the vertical portion of the panel. Get in here. Looks like you can see right here where the wheelhouse comes across and comes over. So it looks like I'm going to have to pull this out and see. I didn't want to mess with the rockers because over on the passenger side, so I think I'll just section it right in here because the rockers are still solid. I mean, it's a solid piece. You can see all the rust in here. So we'll just a little bit more exploring in here and see what we're going to do. Maybe just trim it right across, trim the other one, put it in, and then butt the other one up to that. I don't know. Still looking. I'm quitting because I'm tired. When I'm tired, I make stupid mistakes. You can see that, and I'm going to spray it again, but it took most of the rust off. Just a little pitting. I'm not worried about the edge here, but I'm not. The stupid mistake was right here. I cut the trunk drop out so I get better access in it, and I cut it right here, right along the flange and off the pan, the rear pan that the trunk drop welds up to, right here. So I'll take the spot rivets out and pull this out, but it seems that he welded a panel back in here that I had to take a look at. So this is probably going to be cut a spot weld and remove a section, cut the panel, cut a spot weld, remove a section, cut a panel. I don't know what he did in here, but it looks like on the inside, right down, coming down right here on the inside, it looks like he threw a bead coming down here. But this is pretty well, let me get over here. There, now you can see it. It's pretty well solid except for the edge right here. This was all rusted out on the left side. So you can see it's pretty well there, so we'll have to see what we're going to do. Again, I want to get the trunk drop out and take a look and see how that's going to look. And then we'll start figuring out which way we're going to attack this thing. So, yeah, I got to wipe this down. I'm going to spray it again with the rust inhibitor. Yeah, this stuff right here. So, that's all for today. I'll probably spend the next hour or so cleaning up out here and go up and take a shower. I'm freaking filthy. But I got 90% of what I wanted to get done today. So, as always, thanks for watching. You guys have a good day. We'll talk to you next week. Later.